It's Madden NFL 24, and we've got the Titans' superstar linebacker. He's been one of the best blitzers in the NFL this season and is among the league leader in sacks. It's the Titans and the Packers, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. It's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point. But, boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their 6'3" cornerback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah. How
does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 16 carries, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
So he scored his 8th touchdown on the ground last week, and most guys I know, they want to get into round numbers. So, 10 is really the goal. And this is one sport where being selfish and scoring touchdowns is a good thing. Look for he and the offense to try and get him in there at least twice in this game.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. McFarland, he's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and it'll be Titan football. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Right back to him on first down. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 45. 16 on that one and another first down. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
The Titans at 10-1 now on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been
and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. First carry here for Robinson. And boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. On 3rd and 2, Hopkins. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down, Hopkins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They run once more with Taylor. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get inside the 10, but he's short of the line he needed. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
And I think he's been a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackles. They are locked in a big way and confident about this game as well.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll try the left side. Teague. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. You look at this Packers defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get... with 3rd and 4.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here is 3rd down and 4. On third down, T. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage with just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down. So quite a call there. They go on 4th and inches and wind up getting 5 yards. That's out quickly to Hyatt. And he's brought down. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Hopkins. Touchdown! A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Titans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense ready to... They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McFarland. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. This defense for the Titans, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
Yeah, we're definitely in top form and pitched a shutout, as a matter of fact. That's the cherry on top of a great week of preparation. And you know what? These guys are eager to keep it going. So motivation this week, not an issue.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. McFarland, he's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Packers.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McFarland. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. From the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. T. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, T. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And he's brought down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Off the bootleg. Hopkins firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So give him. There on the pitch and catch, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
He's going to keep this again. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Hopkins. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Definitely not the ideal time to... because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Titans. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll run on first down. T. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. Off the RPO, he completes it. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 110 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. A strong running. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Again, it's Robinson. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just take a seat in the... The 25-yard line. The Packers offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. To throw on second down, McFarland. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Operating from the gun. McFarland. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. He'll take it at the 42. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Back to throw. McFarland. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. On now is the Packers punter. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's fielded at the 45. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And now they're in the hurry-up. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Titans are able to add on to their first half lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a run is on here in this first half. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
And bulldozing his way through.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Not
Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
Here's Jake Camarda now.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things definitely getting interesting around the NFL as we begin the month of December. So let's get right to it. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue. As you can see,
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third.
And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. Yeah. Say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Brings up second and yard. Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
69 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. To the 27-yard line.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Robinson is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
At the Packers' 5-yard line.
Toward the pylon, caught. It's a Titans touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And 35-0 now.
Packers nothing.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. First and 10, Taylor now. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Operating from the gun, McFarland, and that will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On now is the Packers punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is fielded at the 27. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't get...
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Always costly to cough up that football. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it.
After review of the play.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Fields on first down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Fields throwing again. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars at this ball.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6, and it'll be Titan football. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. And quickly, they get to the line.
Looking to throw on second down, Fields.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
And a dump off here to Robinson. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
83 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Second down and a run by Robinson.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
On third down, Robinson.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
On 4th down, Fields. And this time he is in. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And it is 42-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease boat.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Throwing on 3rd and long. McFarland. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. So a change of possession here on the punt. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
The remote's clicking off right now. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive... on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On 1st and 10, McFarland nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get it down this time to 17. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 4th Titans extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Well, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. And certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game. Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Now the Packers get set to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. On first down, McFarland. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Looking to throw. McFarland under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to kick it away. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. That's taken it around the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. He returns the punt 60 yards. And the Titans add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Green Bay's offense ready to go again.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. McFarland. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. The Packers on 3rd down. They've been stymied left and right. Converted only one time. This will be under pressure. They got him again. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on here to punt it away. And taken at the 46. So possession goes over here on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Up huge on the scoreboard, and they're still trying to add to their total. That shot doesn't connect, but I don't think it'll dissuade them from attempting another one.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to speed things up here.
Fields on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Fields. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. He'll buy some time right. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you express that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Packers ready to take over offensively. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, you realize that both sides of the ball were so dominant in this game. And on offense, not only did they score it, but they did it through the air as well as on the ground. Everything was working.
And you know that the guys who scored the touchdowns, who contributed that way to throw them or ran them, they're going to find our cameras and have a big grin for them. But I hope our cameras find that offensive line. How versatile were they? Move the ball on the ground, move people so they could run it, and then protected their passers so they could throw it.